Friends, in this video for ithought Advisor, I'm going to talk to you on the topic finding winners in an unlikely place. Contrarian investing is often used in a very limited way. We lend our discussions to cliche and call ourselves contrarian when we buy something just because prices are more in favor. But contrarian investing is lot more than just price. It's about a theme which nobody wants to touch. It's about a company within a theme which is going through a lot of rough. It's about a business which is selling for well below its intrinsic value. It's about growth not getting factored into valuations because the market is very doubtful. It's a lot of factors coming together. So, contrarian investing offers a very broad spectrum of opportunities, and it's also a much broader subject than we are imagining it to be. So when you are being contrarian, you need to widen the scope of how you are approaching the very subject and then define what are the attributes which you think will qualify a company as a contrarian idea. So once you are quite detailed in your approach towards ideas and you're qualifying ideas after due diligence as genuinely contrarian, then you are ready to play a new idea before the others do it. Last year, we saw people jumping at opportunities which are expensive simply because it fell from being super expensive. Now, that is not contrarian investing. On the contrary, we had ideas which were already moderately valued and which became very attractive. So, buying those ideas made investing very interesting and different. And if somebody had read it right, the opportunity in those ideas soared when commodity prices started rising. So, the contrarian elements in that idea became more powerful and that theme turned out to be a big winner. One idea which clearly was a contrarian idea which played out very well was the gold theme. The second one which played out very well was gold mining, where you invested in mining companies. The third one where I believe that opportunity was very attractively valued some time ago and playing it has turned out to be very useful and productive for all our clients is the mining idea. So by betting on global mining companies, we were able to capture the rising commodity prices in portfolios of domestic investors. So you, without knowing what you're doing, have actually bet on a whale and made money. So that's something which can happen by applying ourselves to different opportunities, by sorting your opportunities correctly, by knowing where valuation is already in a zone of comfort and then buying when that valuation comes further into our zone of comfort. So it's a process, it's a thought that leads us one step at a time towards a decision. It's about following information, following what we hear from peers, following industry narration and following opportunity. So it is possible to do very well by buying a product which nobody is buying and to create outlier returns in the portfolio. One very interesting and unlikely winner which we found for our clients and advised them to buy is a global mining fund. So when we saw that the prices of mining stocks were crashing day after day, we felt that valuations were extremely comfortable and the situation was not going to last that way for a long period of time. So we went in with great conviction and bought a very reasonably sized position in mining feeder funds globally. By doing that, we got exposure into different kinds of companies for our clients, and that position turned out to be a very big winner last year. So we were able to get a very significant return when the crisis changed, when you had the Ukraine problem. Mining stocks went through the roof. You know what happened to metals, and that got immediately captured in this theme. So by bringing a layer to your portfolio which can fire when circumstances change, you are able to also increase the returns in your portfolio without taking too much risk. For example, a 5% position in such a tactical call can give you upward of 50%, which means that you can make 2.5% return at the portfolio level by making a 5% bet. And actually, we did even better than that for our clients because the returns in these products have ranged at 60% over what we bought, which means that by taking a 5% bet, it was possible to make a 3% portfolio level difference. Now, this would be possible only if the client accepts the advice and immediately buys into these products. If the client is going to layer his decision over our advice and look at past performance, he would never be able to play that team, and as a result, he would never be able to improve the returns in his portfolio. He would fail to find opportunities in an unlikely place. But that's not what we want. We want every client to participate and find those unlikely opportunities, place them in his portfolio to the extent that risk is very modest, and enjoy the returns when they play out. Thank you very much for watching this video.